Aboard!
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This train car is from 1949. It's also a Coney Island line. Different thing. There's not as many seats, more standing room. The cars are bigger than the older cars are. And they've got these kind of handles now. And you can see the seat configuration.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, many rides, 5 cents on Tuesday.
1949. Alright, we'll move on to the next car. Let's go. Train is from 1938, rebuilt in 1947. I've ridden on a few of these too. Got your step. As you can see, it also has the woven seats. Same configuration as some. Very little seating. They get more standing room because more and more people. You get more people standing than you can sitting. You can see the small configurations, 1 seat, 2 seat. This is where the conductor came. Emergency stop. And it had fans up at the top, as you can see, to cool the people. We'll go down this end and go out the other side. This is a Queens Forest Hills train. I've ridden on a couple of these. Pretty cool. You can see the old signs. No smoking, no spitting, no throwing papers, but people didn't listen. Here's one of the old maps of the train, which I think is really cool. Kind of gives you the idea. Not a lot has changed, but it has. They've added a few new lines, a few new stops. The subway system is ever evolving for ever evolving New Yorkers. Let's go across the way to a couple other older trains. Hi, this is from 1950. I don't remember running on any of these. I probably have, since I lived in New York from the time I was born in 1954 to about 1968. So I'm sure I've probably ridden on these. I know I have. I could tell by the round windows. As you can see, they went round instead of long. Just a little bit different configuration. Cloth seats. Wide aisles for standing. Poles up here now. And poles here. So this actually has fans, no air conditioning, and the fans circulate the air this way. So this is pretty cool. Okay, let's go up to another couple of cars, then the other side, and then we'll be pretty well done. This train is from 1948, a little older. Ceiling fans, not in the ceiling, but fans, fluorescent lighting, long windows. This was the 149th Street shuttle train, looks like. Same configuration, woven seats. Here's another map that's a little older, but you know, still kind of the same configuration.
So now we have handfuls.
All right, let's move on to a couple more cars and we're almost done. This is from 1932, 1933. I've ridden on many of these trains to Coney Island and around Manhattan. As you can see,
this train is marked as special because during the holiday season, every Sunday from Thanksgiving to New Year's Day, we take these trains out and we go for rides. And they go between Forest Hills and House and Lafayette Street.
This is very interesting.
They have speakers. And this train car from 1932 was not a regular train car. This was an experimental train car. So this is actually the first time that they were experimenting with speakers in the subway. If you guys think that conductors are difficult to understand today, imagine what it sounded like in the 1930s. This is the only train car from that era of time that has speakers, because that experiment really failed miserably. Yeah?
What's different from the train, from this train today is that this train doesn't have maps.
Right, yeah, I don't see any maps on this train. Yeah, and if we were to see a map on this train, it would actually pretty similar to what the map looks like today. Pretty much everything that was built in the New York City subway was built by the 1930s. There's a couple exceptions like the 7 line or like the expansion that just happened on the 7 line this year. But for the most part, pretty much everything we had in New York was built by the 1930s. Now guys, I want to show us one more train car before I
The old Flushing line. I rode this train many times, as you can see. Main Street Flushing to Times Square, because Times Square was the last stop. Then now added the Hudson Bay line, or station. It's brand new. Said they was added this year. So I'm pretty excited about that. This is the train I rode the whole time, the 7 line. Greg's been on it multiple times. But this is the train configuration I used to ride all the time. Whenever I went into the city or anything, my friend Johnny and I used to go to the Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty. We went all over Manhattan. And this is a train we had to take to Times Square or Grand Central to catch any of the other trains. So this is pretty cool. Looks just like I remember it. So, alright, well, we're going to get out and we're going to go upstairs and see some more sights. Alright, thanks for joining us on these old train cars. This is a piece of history and it's very cool. Alright, let's go.